Okay, we are going to take examples for the three tenses in Arabic. My classification will differ from other lessons on YouTube. I'm going to depend the person to classify the verbs. And as you know, we have first person, second person, and third person. So, in the first person, we have present, past, and future. For the second person, we have present, past, future, and imperative. For the third person, we have present, past, and future forms. Let's see examples to understand what I mean. I'm going to start with the first person examples. My examples will be written and I'm going to write them using my digital pen. So let's start with the first example. Okay, this example is أكتب الشعر كل يوم or كل يوم. So أكتب الشعر كل يوم, we have تنوين here. أكتب الشعر كل يوم. Here أكتب is the person who is speaking. This is the first person. And this means that I write poetry. الشعر means poetry. كل, every, يوم, day, every day. So the whole meaning is I write poetry every day. Okay, what about the pronoun I? In Arabic, you can start the sentence with a verb, or you can start saying I, which is أنا. So it becomes أنا أكتب الشعر كل يوم. I write poetry every day. And using أنا here, which means I, for mentioning the person who did the action. This sentence could, equal a present simple in English. So it talks about a habit that I do every day. So in English, we use the present simple to talk about a habit. Okay, for dual case, for the dual, we say نكتب الشعر كل يوم. And this means that this is for dual, masculine and feminine. And it also can be written with نحن, which means we for dual. نحن could be for dual or plural, masculine or feminine. It depends on who is speaking, whether they are dual or plural. So it is for dual and plural, masculine or feminine. And look at what we have changed in the first example and the second example. Here we added alif without hamza. And here we added nun to the root. We changed the diacritics. Here is the root. 3 fatha. It is pronounced kataba. But here we can see that the whole diacritic has changed, in addition that we added alif and nun to the root. Let's take examples for the past, for the first person singular. Look at this example, and this is for the first person, for the one who's speaking. كتبت الشعر في الماضي. كتبت الشعر في الماضي. كتبت here means I wrote. الشعر poetry. في الماضي in the past. Look what we have changed in the root. كتب with 3 فتحة. Here we added ta to the end of the root, the final form of the letter ta. And we changed the diacritics here, fatha, sukun, and waw, katabtu. Let's move to the examples for the dual, whether masculine or feminine. Here, كتبنا الشعر في الماضي. كتبنا الشعر في الماضي. كتبنا here is for dual or plural, whether masculine or feminine, which means we wrote poetry in the past. And how could we differentiate between dual or plural? It's okay if 2 people are speaking, it's dual. If more than 2 people, so it's plural. Okay, now let's see the future forms of the first person. As we mentioned, we added the suffix sa or the word sawfa to talk about future, and we make some changes. The singular, whether masculine or feminine, it is the speaker, so it could be masculine or feminine. سأكتب رسالة لوالدي غدا. سأكتب رسالة لوالدي غدا. Here we added sa for the future, as you know, and we added also alif, and we changed the diacritics. We can also add sawfa. We can add sawfa instead of sa, and it's the same. سوف أكتب رسالة لوالدي غدا, which means I will write a letter to my dad tomorrow. I will write a letter to my dad tomorrow. سوف أكتب رسالة لوالدي غدا. The next example is for dual and plural, whether masculine or feminine. سنكتب, we will write, رسائل, letters or messages, لعائلاتنا, لعائلاتنا, for our families, غدا, tomorrow. What we added to the root is the first form of the letter sin and the medial form of the letter nun. Sa as well, as you know. Let's move to the second person and see you in the next video.